All right, guys, thank you so much for joining our live coaching webinar for the Fit Republic team. So we're really excited to have you here, whether you're here live or you're watching the playback. We want to thank you guys for taking time to learn more about what it is we do as healthy lifestyle coaches with Beachbody. So we're doing something a little different than we've done before. And I'm really excited to have a total of 6 guests or 6 speakers on our team share different pieces of what we do as coaches. I thought it would be fun because our team, the thing that we love the most about the Fit Republic is how diverse we are. Our team right now is spread out in the US and in Canada, and we'll be growing in the UK, and then soon Beachbody will be opening up in France. So our team is going to start being worldwide, which is really cool. But we have a really fun group of women with some men, but it's mostly women based, but it's not like no men allowed zone. We do allow men on our team. So what we're going to do is we are just going to, each coach on is going to just spend about 5 minutes, and we have different categories that we're going to be sharing on to break down kind of what it is we do as coaches and who Beachbody is and some of the programs and products to hopefully answer some of your questions. And at the end, we'll open up for a Q&A, and then we can take it from there. So our first coach is Sonia. Sonia is going to share with us the 2 different types of coaches that are a part of our team.
Hey everyone, sorry, I just got a message that the person I was expecting can't get in. My name's Sonia, and I am happy to be here to share, and I was a little distracted, so in case Kelly said this, forgive me, but I'm going to repeat myself. My little next few minutes, I'm going to be going over the 2 types of coaches, and just a little background about me real quick. I've been on the team since 2015, and I started out as the first type of coach, which is coach of self, through Genevieve, who I went to high school with 20 some odd years ago. And we connected, and it's just been great, but I could talk about that for an hour. And so back to as we go through the different types of coaching and our team, we typically refer to 2 types of coaches. And once you decide on one, you're not really like sticking yourself in a specific spot. It's more just to allow us to figure out what best tools to provide to you as far as what you're looking for, what your goals are, and so that we can help guide you to get to where you want to be. And throughout the course of my period being a coach, I've sometimes jumped from one to the other, depending on what I had going on. You know, if I just wanted to focus on myself, that's all I did, and there was no pressure. And I always had the support of the team, no matter which direction I wanted to take my life in. And that's one of the things I appreciate is that there's so much flexibility. And so the first type of coach is coach of self. And as a coach of self, as I touched on a little bit, you work on your own health and fitness using Beachbody's programs and products. And when you're a coach on our team as a coach of self, you also get accountability from the different communities. So typically the coach that invited you will run a virtual accountability group, either using a Facebook app or using the Facebook or one of our coaching apps. And then we also have different communities and accountability groups going on within our team page. And so again, you get the flexibility of deciding what fits you best, and you run with that. As a coach of self, you also get a discount on products of 25%, and then access to exclusive things that are just for coaches, such as, within our team page, we run, my baby little girl is knocking at the door. You get exclusive access, within our team page, we have book clubs. We do virtual workouts every so often so that everybody jumps on a meeting like this and does a workout in their own home or wherever they are. And it's a lot of fun because you get to see other people doing the same thing and sweating it out with you. When there's a new product launch, typically it's available to coaches ahead of time before the regular public customer base. And so I enjoy that because it allows us to get into a program and see it and experience it and find all the things that are fun and enjoyable about it, and then share it with our communities and get them excited as well. We also have different trainings available, again, depending on how fast or slow you want to go, and retreats for our team. We had one last year, and it was really great there's our team, and then there's different teams that we're also connected to. So we get to go and enjoy seeing people in person, meeting them, in a physical sense versus just through the screen. And then there's the annual Coach Summit, which is coming up in July, and this year it's in New Orleans, and it's really fun to just excited about the company and the direction that it's taking. And there's so much more. You get to meet new friends, and you're part of a positive, health motivated community year round, again, through all the seasons that you're going through in life and just on the calendar year. The second type of coach that we typically talk about is coach of others. And so this is where you're doing everything as a coach of self. You're using the programs and products, you're getting your own results, you're finding everything that's awesome about what we offer as far as the community and the company, and you're sharing that with other people. So you're taking what you love and you're just letting people know about it. You're inviting them to join you on your journey and to help them along theirs. You get to help them work on their own fitness and nutrition, and it's just really great because then you get to build your own community. I have a few friends that are they're my best friends, and it's really fun to just compare workouts and help each other grow. You also get to, as you help people get started, then you also earn referrals, and so you're either, depending on if they come on as a customer or coach, you get compensated appropriately, and then you serve as their guide and accountability buddy, either inviting them to accountability groups that you start and grow, or one that you're a part of. We all share information, we all share groups and access, and so you're not just limited to one area. There's a Beachbody income disclaimer, which I'm not sure if I need to say that at this point, but Beachbody doesn't guarantee any sort of income. It's based on your hustle and how much work you put in. But your earnings can also offer financial wiggle room. You can treat yourself and start by, when you earn commission from your referrals, you can cover the cost of your own fitness and nutrition products, and then anything extra, like I love being able to pay for my gas with my income, and taking my daughter on a date night tomorrow, taking my husband on a date night on Saturday. It's just little things that are perks that with my own income I might not be able to cover, or I might be like, oh, I should be really spending this on a bill, and then my personal overall goal is to be debt free. So I'm also applying that to extra credit card payments and so forth. And so it's really just dependent on what you need, or what you can use the funds for. Taking yourself out on a date. I love getting pedicures. It's a lot of fun. And then as you see it build, then you may even decide to take it full time, spend more time, invest more time, and then you'll see the difference in your referrals grow when you put the work in. And if you help enough people, you have the option to grow a team of your own. I've started bringing on coaches onto my team, and we are all taking what we love about the company and applying it to our lives, and then growing our team as such. And then whatever I think I mentioned this, but whatever type of coach you decide to start as, it can evolve and change over time. Like I said, I've kind of bounced from one to the other depending on what was going on in my life. But sticking with the team, I've got to say, has been one of the best decisions I've made for myself, just with the community and the support that I've gotten. And I can't imagine what things would be like if I hadn't said yes. It was scary saying yes, and it's scary saying yes sometimes continuously, but it's so worth it. And we will support you in whatever you decide to do with yourself and your path. Okay, that's all.
Awesome. Thanks, Sonia. Yeah, there's so many different opportunities that the team has to offer. And so those are just the main two opportunities. As Sonia said, coach of self or coach of others. And you can talk to the person that invited you to kind of figure out where you want to start or which direction you want to go, but it's completely up to you. So I'm going to pass it over to Rebecca. She's going to share a little bit about who is Team Beachbody. And I know Sonia kind of covered on what it is that we do as coaches, but I don't know if you wanted to add anything on top of that when you talk
Sure.
about who Beachbody is.
Okay, so just a little history. Beachbody started back in 1999. There were two guys, or it's 1998, two guys, John Conlon and Carl Deichler. And basically they looked around them and they said, you know, there is just a need within the United States for people to have some other alternatives for getting healthy. You know, it's obviously an epidemic problem that we have. And, you know, we've got a million gyms, we've got lots of personal trainers, but, you know, there's just still a lot of people that are looking for some solutions. And so the way they got started was they did home DVDs. So if you've ever been up late at night and you're watching those infomercials, you might have seen Tony Horton, you know, all the guys going like this, the P90X guys. So that was actually my introduction to Beachbody. It wasn't P90X, but it was Shalene Johnson. So there's this little perky girl. I was up late at night. I had two little kids. I could not get to the gym. And I was just like, you know, she's telling me that I can do this. I can do it at home. I can throw in my DVD when my kids go to bed. I'm just going to try it. So I did. And that was like over a decade ago. And, you know, from there, I was just completely sold. So I didn't start coaching till about a year ago, but I had, you know, my coach kept saying, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing this? You know, you love the products. Why are you not sharing about it? And so it was just, it's really been an amazing opportunity to introduce people to something that, you know, with Beachbody, I think is just something that makes them special. So they took that DVD program that was successful, and they saw a lot of people who, like me, bought the DVDs, put them in the DVD player, and went, "Wow, this is great!" And a lot of people bought them and they put them on a shelf and they never did anything with them. So like, well, how can we solve this problem? We've got this great product, or great products at this point, because I had a whole line of different programs that you could buy. You know, how can we help these people be successful who maybe just need a little bit of extra encouragement and support? And I think that's what's really lacking for a lot of us when we're looking and trying to figure out what we can do to be healthy, is we just need that little bit of push. So what they decided to do was to create the coaching community. And so that's what we're here to talk about today. You know, so they hooked up those people who are having amazing success with the people who are like, yeah, I totally want to do this, but you know, maybe it's sitting on my shelf, I need to pull it out. And they said, let's compensate these people over here who are having success and help them encourage and support and provide accountability to these people over here who need a little extra help. And so from there, it just continued to grow. We went from selling DVDs to now we have the online fitness, Beachbody on Demand. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's kind of like Netflix. You pull it up, you pick the program you want to do, you do it on your device, you do it on your phone, anywhere you have internet. It's pretty amazing to be able to have that access available. We also have nutrition programs. We have the Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. They have a performance line. We have Shakeology, which is our superfood nutrition drink. Just to really meet you wherever you need to be as far as nutrition and health, to be able to get healthy in a way that's sustainable and that you're going to be able to do for the rest of your life. Because I think that a lot of times, you know, you go to the gym, but you aren't sure what to eat, or you get on this new diet program, but you don't really know what exercises to do. And you go to the gym and there are like 65,000 different arm machines, and you don't know what to use. So this is a whole package, really bringing it all together. And then the part that I think, like we talked about, that really makes it special is the coaches. And so I'll tell you, Christine is my coach, and she asked me over and over and over if I wanted to do it. And I kept saying no. And the reason I kept saying no is because I really hate selling things. I was that kid who, whenever we had fundraisers at school, I was like, oh my gosh, can my mom just please buy one thing? I hate selling things. I just don't like it. However, if I go to the grocery store, I have my favorite pasta sauce is Rouse, and I love talking about it because it's like, oh, it's so delicious. It has like 3 ingredients. It's tomatoes, it's spices, it's olive oil. When it goes on sale, I get so excited and I text all my girlfriends, right? And I tell them, I found this amazing pasta sauce. My kids will actually eat it. It tastes like homemade. We really love it. And that's what I feel like we're doing with Beachbody, because honestly, Beachbody changed my life. You know, I was not only out of shape and having problems with just feeling healthy, but honestly, on the inside, I was not healthy either. And so finding these programs and finding the confidence and just the energy and being able to be the mom that I want to be and the friend that I want to be through Beachbody has been life-changing. And so I love sharing that with other people. I love telling people about, I know you've tried going to the gym, which I actually love going to the gym, but it's just not working for me right now. So I know you've tried that. I know you've tried this diet and that diet. I know you've tried eliminating these kind of foods and none of this is working for you. Let me share with you what it is that I'm doing. And so when you think of it like that, it kind of helps you get over that weird spot of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to sell them, trying to make money off my friends, right? Because that's what you start to feel like. And a lot of people ask about that, but I feel really good about Beachbody because all these ladies that you see on this call, yes, we do make money by helping people, but every single one of these ladies, it's their goal and their heart's desire to help people. You're not going to find people who are doing this just because they want a paycheck out of it. So what we do as coaches is we share that story. We invite other people to join us. We work on our own health and fitness because, there are days I wake up and I'm like, I just don't feel like working out. But I know these ladies are watching and I know the people in my accountability group are looking to see. And, I've had days where I think, yeah, I am just not feeling it. And if nobody was watching, I probably would have just done nothing, but I'll go ahead and do my workout and I'll log it online and somebody will write and they'll say, I wasn't going to do my workout, but I saw that you did yours and it encouraged me. And these ladies have done that same thing for me. So, just it gives you that extra layer of accountability and also just gives you that desire to do it because you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping other people. And the other thing I think that is kind of scary sometimes is you think you have to know it all. You think you have to know all these amazing things about nutrition. You have to have all these degrees. And we do. We have some amazing coaches who are nutritionists and dietitians and personal trainers. We have people who run marathons. We have people who do CrossFit. All of those things fit in and are very compatible with Beachbody. But people like me, I don't have any of those degrees. I've done a lot of research and studying. These ladies have helped me a lot with personal development. We have trainings that we go to. I've gone through the UPF certifications for Ultimate Portion Fix. I've gone through the 2B Mindset program. So I do know those things, but I'm not an expert. And I'm able to rely on the people that we have who've developed the programs that Beachbody has hired, the nutritionists and the trainers. And I'm able to say, I've had these great experiences with these. Tell me about what you want. What are your goals? What do you like? What do you not like? How long do you want to work out? And then just fit that in with what that person wants to do. And then I'm there to support them and encourage them, to check in with them. I texted my friends in the morning and I say, hey, did you guys work out today? What did you do today? Was it fun? Would you recommend it? How did you do with food? So you do have education that you're relying on and programs that are able to supplement that. But a lot of it is just reaching out and caring about the people and creating relationships with your customers. So you really are not just selling them a program and walking away. You're walking alongside them and you're helping yourself get healthier while you're helping that person too. And then the last thing is just inviting them to join the team. Like Sonia talked about, we have the two different kind of coaches. So I've had friends on the team who they just want to work on themselves and they love being a part of this group. It's amazing. It's supportive. It's positive. I think the thing that struck me most when I went to Summit last year, it was my first time, and I was scared to go and I didn't really want to go. And I got there and everyone was so nice, is I have never been in a place with almost 20,000 women where it just really felt like everybody was supportive and nice. I mean, come on, like you go to dinner, right, with a group of 10 girls, and that isn't always the case, right? It isn't. So it was just like, like you would show up and you'd see people wearing like workout clothes to events, and then other girls would have on like fancy dresses and nobody was judging. Like it was just the most authentic and caring environment that I've ever been in. It was honestly just pretty amazing. So, just inviting people to the team who want to be part of that. And then also, man, if you have a dream and you want to build a business and you want to see what you can do, what you can do for your family. And like Sonia was talking about, she wants to be debt free. And for me, it's being able to travel with my kids. And another part of it is I just really enjoy helping people. And in my role that I have at my current job, I used to directly manage a lot of people. And now I directly manage money, which is, yay, but it's not super fun, right? So this just gives me a way to kind of fill my cup by helping others. And I really love it. I think that if you're considering joining, that it's just a great thing to try. And, if there's not going to be any downside, you're basically going to be given an opportunity to have support from all these ladies, join an amazing team, and then do with it what you want, continue to work on yourself or help others. It's just really an amazing opportunity.
Well said, girl. Thanks. I love what you touched on too, is the whole sales part. A lot of people feel that way at first, but it's all about relationship building, right? And helping people. And one thing that we always talk about on our team is that we're in the business of helping people. In this crazy world right now with all the negativity, like we got to do something positive and help people. So, okay, I'm going to pass it on over to Heather. Heather is going to share just a few. We have a lot, so she's going to highlight just a few of our top programs and products.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm Heather Glenn, and I've been a coach. I'm coming up on my 9th year, which is crazy. And I am going to cover just a couple of the signature products that Beachbody has. But what I think is so unique about Beachbody is that there are other companies out there that focus on nutritional supplements. There's companies that focus on meal plans and trackers and how do you, recipe guides. And then there's companies out there that maybe focus on creating fitness plans or workouts. And Beachbody covers it all, which is amazing. So our clients can get both the fitness and the nutrition all in a pack, and often discounted when they do that. So starting with the fitness piece, Beachbody has their Beachbody On Demand, which I believe somebody mentioned earlier. We kind of joke around that it's the Netflix of fitness, but you literally can go onto the fitness library and scroll through the different programs and choose what you want to do for your workouts. Now, the other thing that's really unique, I think, about Beachbody, because I've looked at some of the other online fitness platforms, is that Beachbody creates comprehensive programs. So it's not just a bunch of random workouts that you choose from, although you could do that, but they have different programs that have different styles and are targeted to different goals and different types of people. And then you follow that program from start to finish, and it gives you an entire calendar of programs that you'll do starting with day one all the way up to the end of the program. The shortest program, I think, is 7 days. That's the clean week. We've got 21 days, 60 days, 90 days. We've got a program now that's 100 workouts. So I think that is really unique about Beachbody On Demand, is that they really try to create a comprehensive program where it's designed that every day complements the other days. So with Beachbody On Demand, you can get a membership to the library, and you can go from program to program. So one of my favorite programs to start people with is 21 Day Fix, because it can really tailor to all levels, and it focuses on the fitness, and it actually incorporates the nutrition piece as well. And there's a big variety. So it has everything from cardio to upper body, lower body, Pilates, yoga. So you're kind of covering a lot of different formats. So for someone just starting out, they probably really need a lot of variety. So I think that's a really good program. And then also because it's just 21 days, it makes it really easy for people to get a quick win in. And it's not overwhelming to commit to something for 3 weeks and get started with that. So that's one of my favorite programs I like to start people with. But of course, people can start anywhere. And one of my new favorite loves is the Bar Blend program, which is a very new program that launched in January. And I actually laugh about it now because I have friends who have invited me to bar for years, and I wouldn't go because even though I did ballet growing up, I just didn't think, oh, bar, I like to lift heavy weights and I like to do sports drills, and is Bar Blend going to actually change my body? But because it was a new program, and I love all the programs that Beachbody comes out with, I was like, well, I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And everyone on the team's doing it, so I guess I should do it. And in like 2 workouts, I was falling in love with it. My body has changed in ways I can't even believe. More mobility, like flexibility. I can see definition in my arms. My core is so strong that I can actually do more push-ups. And I think my favorite part of the program is the affirmations. So another thing that I kind of poo-pooed on was these affirmations. Was like, yeah, I know it probably helps you, but who has the time to think about affirmations, right? And is that really going to work? And then now with Elise, the trainer, picking an affirmation every day saying, I am vibrant, I am streamlined. I'm trying to think of the ones that she did this week, but, just gets you to start thinking about yeah, I want to be that way today. And I think mindset's a huge piece of conquering the obstacles in life and staying on track with our fitness. So that's my new love, but those are just two of the many programs that Beachbody has, and there really is something for everyone. My husband's doing Lift 4 right now, which is a combo of strength and intervals. My 13-year-old son is now doing workouts at home. He sets his alarm and he gets up and he comes in here, which is where we do our workouts. And he's done Shift Shop, which was kind of a sports training one. He actually did 21 Day Fix. And now he's doing Lift 4 with my husband. So something for everyone. So that is the fitness piece of it. And then the nutrition side, there is so much. And it's hard to just kind of narrow it down, but one of Beachbody's signature nutritional products is Shakeology. And that was actually the product that I started with. So I didn't mention, but I've worked in fitness for a long time. I actually ran my own fitness boot camps. And one of the things I always struggled with was helping my clients with their nutrition. And I did everything from having them log their food and reviewing it and giving them feedback to paying for really expensive online nutrition memberships to give my clients access to it so they could log their calories and count their calories, and all the things that I had tried just really weren't sustainable. And so if they get results initially, then they would fall off eventually. And that was always where they would get stuck. They'd show up for their workouts, but then they just wouldn't see, they'd eventually hit a plateau and wouldn't see results. And it was because their nutrition, and I couldn't be there with them 24 hours a day, cooking their food or telling them what to choose on the menu or how to eat or how much to eat. And so when I heard that other trainers were incorporating Shakeology, which is a superfood meal or snack, and their clients were getting results from it, I got really curious about it and did my research on the product, and actually had a couple of my nutrition friends look at the ingredients, because at that time I started becoming a little bit more particular about the products that I was using, because I know there's a lot of nutritional products out there that have a lot of garbage in it. And I didn't want to put anything in my body that was going to be toxic. So when I did the research and I got the go ahead from my friends and felt really good about it, I decided I'm going to try it and I'm going to have my clients try it and we're going to see what happens. So when we did that, then clients I'd been working with for a couple of years and kind of got stuck, they incorporated Shakeology for one meal or snack every day for 21 days. And they started eating better and ended up losing, it was like an average of, I think 3 to 5 pounds. There were some that lost 8 pounds. So this is in 3 weeks, right? And they were telling me, oh yeah, I wasn't grabbing candy out of the chocolate bowl at work in the afternoon, and I wasn't skipping breakfast anymore, and I wasn't overeating at lunch, and I had more energy in the afternoon, so I didn't have that soda or that coffee drink from Starbucks. And so it was all the little changes that came out of fueling their body with something good that was exciting, because they didn't have to really think about it. They just sort of started naturally doing it because their body was fed. So with Shakeology, there's 5 wellness formulas in it. So there's the protein blend, and we all know the importance of getting protein in, right? So protein helps us rebuild our body. I love that there's a digestive blend in there. So a lot of us right now struggle to digest and absorb our food. And so with having the digestive enzymes in there, it helps us to digest and absorb our food. So we're actually getting the nutrients. And then it also has pre and probiotics, which help to create a more balanced microbiome. And that's super important nowadays. You're probably going to hear that a lot more because it's becoming a hot topic about balancing our gut. The third wellness blend is the super fruits and the antioxidants. So very important for repairing our body and our cells and taking out any free radicals. The super green blend, which helps just to keep the acid alkaline balance in our body. Really important if you're trying to, I won't say that it prevents cancer, but you know, you're just trying to keep your body in a more alkaline state. So greens are super important for that. And then adaptogens, my favorite component of this product, because it helps to balance our endocrine system, and that's our hormones, and to combat stress. We have a lot of stress in our life, not only emotional, but toxic stress and everything else going on. So the adaptogens are super important for that. So you can see that Shakeology is not just a weight loss product, but that it's actually an overall health product. So that's one of my favorite products to get people going on. They also have their sports performance line. I won't go into that now, but that just helps you perform during your workouts and recover after. Another very popular line. And then I want to talk about, or just mention, the 2 nutrition programs. So one nutrition program, the Ultimate Portion Fix, is really focused on portions and balancing your macronutrients so that you're getting a complement of all the different types of foods. It makes it much easier than trying to count calories when you're using these color-coded containers to help you ensure that you're getting enough of each food group, but not too much. It focuses a little bit on family health as well, and you choose your program, which means essentially the number of containers you're having based on what your goals are. Then the other program is the 2B Mindset program, which is a little bit less structured. So if people get really nervous about having structure, this is a great program because it teaches them some really good habits and strategies around managing your emotions so that you're making good choices without over obsessing about it. And I actually have sort of gone back and forth between which my favorite is. I don't even know if I have a favorite, but I do love the 2B Mindset because it really tackles what's going on here. And I think that's a lot of why we struggle with eating is emotions, and really just thinking about, like, do I need to eat that right now? Or dinner and done, like I don't need to eat anything else. And putting on a plate, like what should my plate look like, but not obsessing about it, and focusing on things like more water and more veggies and how to shop and prepare. So those are the 2 nutrition programs. I won't be surprised if they come out with more nutrition programs in the future. But that just gives you kind of a highlight of some of the top products and programs. And as someone who works in health and fitness, and now getting more into working with clients on nutrition, it is really nice to be able to have tools in my belt that are provided by other experts in the industry, and they work. And I can feel confident knowing that if I put this into my client's program, they're going to get results. So I think I covered a pretty good amount of information there, but you will definitely learn when you join the team. You will learn more about the different products and programs. You don't have to know about all of them.
Cool.
You'll learn more.
Awesome. Thanks, Heather. So you just cut out for 1 second.
Oh, sorry.
But what you were saying at the end is that you don't have to know about all the programs and products. Most people, when we start, we pick a program and probably drink Shakeology, and that's what we share with other people. We share with what we know, and then you learn other stuff as you go. So thank you for highlighting some of our favorites. There's so much more, and we could do a whole hour on that, but we're going to move on because there's a lot, so many awesome Beachbody programs and products. So we're wrapping up here. We just have myself. I'm going to share about earning, and then Vanessa's going to take us home. So I want to talk about the different ways that you can earn money with Beachbody. So before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know a little bit about my background. I wasn't always a fitness professional. I started in corporate America for all of my 20s into my early 30s. And then I became a full-time fitness professional. I actually worked for Heather for a little while in her boot camp, then opened up my own personal training. And the thing that I always struggled with, whether I was in an office or working as a fitness professional, was that income glass ceiling. I would always hit it, no matter what. right? In a job, it's like, oh, let me wait once a year to get my little like 2% raise, woohoo, you know, and then I got to wait another year to get a raise. And then with fitness, you're hourly. So there's only so many hours in a day that you can work. And if you're not, you know, how do you make more money in fitness? If you max out with what you can charge people or what the gyms pay you, clone yourself, can't do that. So, you know, you really hit this glass ceiling with income. And that's the thing that I really loved about when I learned more about this opportunity to make this a business. I did start it as a side hustle. And because of the earning and helping people with the programs and products, it helped me go from like working crazy 60-hour a week work weeks with my crazy fitness schedule to literally cutting out 10 hours a week from my fitness schedule, which was huge at the time, in just less than a year. When I really decided to like, okay, I got to figure this business out, that there's something here. And now I've really decreased. I still do a little bit of personal training, but my main job is this, because this is what I love. And now I get to work from home. I'm home, I'd say 80% of the time, and I get to pick my hours. So that's what's so awesome about this opportunity. Now, not everyone does that, right? Some people are like, I just want to do something on the side. And like what Sonia said, maybe get out of debt, travel more, meet new people. And then as you learn more about the opportunity, you can figure out where you want to go with it. Because being a full-time Beachbody coach is not 40 hours a week. A lot of full-time Beachbody coaches, once they get their business going, they work like maybe 20 to 30 hours a week. So there's a lot of freedom and flexibility. So let's dive into the 3 different ways that you can earn money. And like what Sonia said, you know, there's always the Beachbody income disclaimer. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of success. It's up to us, which I think is awesome, because we then have control over what we make and what we, you know, how much we want to make in the business. So the first way that you can earn money is sharing programs and products. So I know we touched on that. So that's when you refer customers to the programs, you get 25% commission. And if you refer them to the online platform, to Beachbody On Demand, you get 40% commission off their memberships. It's either quarterly, every 6 months, or every year. So you get a little bit more for the online subscriptions. So it's 25% whether they sign up as a customer. You do get bonuses if someone signs up as a coach. So there's different ways to there, but the first one is sharing the programs and products. Be with your family and friends. That's the retail side of the business. Okay. The second way that you can make money is building a team. So this is where the fun and the magic really starts happening. When you build a team, not only do you get to share this with other people, that's where you start having more of a steady income coming in, because commission can come and go, right? Maybe one month you have like 10 people buying something, the next month you have 3. So that's not really that stable. But the team building part of it is when you invite other people to be on our team, which is what we're doing right now, and then they can benefit in the same way that you benefit. So when you work together as a team, everyone benefits. So you earn money when coaches stay active. That means they're ordering, you know, maybe they're drinking Shakeology every single month, or they're ordering, you know, one of the performance lines, and your earning, you know, is impacted by your team. So it's a win-win. So you work together, you know, your team has goals, and you guys work together to make that income. There's team bonuses. There's all these different ways that you can make money as the team. That's just more of the high level of it. And so then you have those 2 ways, right? You got your team bonuses when you add coaches on, and then on top of that, you also have your commission. And then there's a third way, the last way I wanted to touch on. And again, this is more high level, because there's more details that you'll learn if you decide to sign up, are Beachbody bonuses. So if you decide that you want to build a business, and keep in mind, if you decide you want to build this business and earn more money, a lot of coaches, I have to say most people that I've met that are very successful, making like 6-7 figures in this business, have another job, which is insane. There's actually a guy on the team who's super successful. He always comes to mind. He's a New York State trooper. He is like a full-time police officer, and I think he's like a captain, and he is one of the top coaches in the network, and he is making, I think, like 6 figures in his business, and he has a full-time job that he loves. So not everyone wants to leave their job, but he finds pockets of time to work his business. So you can be as successful as you want to be. So with those bonuses, when you decide that you want to then build a team and you want to start earning the Beachbody bonuses, so when you become a leader in the business and you reach higher goals, Beachbody gives you a chance to unlock bonus levels of earnings. So it's what's called diamond. When you become a diamond coach, it basically means that you're a leader at certain levels, you get quarterly bonuses. And so you get all these different bonuses on top of the team income, on top of the retail. So there's a lot of different ways that you can stack your income. And again, what's so awesome about that is you get to call the shots in what you want to make. So when I recently, just a few months ago, had to close my boot camp business. And I worked for Heather for a while. I bought the company from her, and then I owned it for about 5 more years. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like, okay, this isn't what I want to do anymore. I want to close the business. And it was just in September. And I told my husband, like, it's going to be really tight. But I didn't have to get another job. If I didn't have my Beachbody income coming in, I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to kick it up into gear. I'm going to have more time. So I'm going to have more time to kick it up into gear and to make more money. But I know that I'm going to be I think for the past, I've been a coach as long as Heather. So for the past maybe 7 or 8 years, I've never not gotten paid on a Thursday. We get paid every single Thursday. Yeah, my paychecks have, gone up and down because of what's going on in my business. But I'm so thankful for this opportunity, because I would have had to, I don't know what I would have done. I had to go back and become another, a full-time trainer or something. So this has really saved me. So another thing I just want to touch on is that this is a tax write-off as well. So you are an independent Beachbody coach if you sign up. So that means you are a 1099. So it's great if once you get into it, a few years into the business, I hired an accountant because I didn't know how to do my own write-offs and stuff. And there's so much that you can write off. I write off all the products I buy. I write off, any $15 business fee I have to pay a month. Everything you can write off. So anything you use in your business, my Zoom account that we're on right now, it's all a write-off. When you travel, you go to, when we went to Indianapolis, that was a write-off. So when we do team events, that's a write-off. So you have a lot of, flexibility as an independent contractor to write off pretty much everything in your business. You just have to make sure that you either know how to do that or you work with a professional once your business gets to that level, because there was definitely a lot of write-offs that I was missing by doing my own taxes. And so once I hired someone, he's like, girl, you can be right off your office, your commute, your mileage in a certain way. There's just so much that you can write off. I did the 21-day cleanse. I actually just thought about this. All the groceries that I bought for the 21-day cleanse, because it's marketing for my business, I can write that off. I just learned about that. And I've done this 21-day cleanse 3 times. I'm like, what? So there's just a lot of opportunity. And we learned that from our coaches on our team too. So we have one coach on our team that's a financial guru, and she did a whole call on that. So the sky's the limit. So with that being said, I want to hand it on over to Vanessa. So she's going to take us home. Vanessa is going to talk about the benefits of joining the Fit Republic team, and then we'll wrap.
Hey guys, so yes, I'm Vanessa, and I just wanted to just give a little brief background of me. So I was not in the fitness industry. I was a full-time preschool teacher, and I was going through postpartum. I had my son, and so I was also working in a toxic environment. And when I saw Heather, she actually knew Heather from I used to work at the preschool where her kids went in the Bay Area, and I reached out to her because I saw she posted that she was working from home and building her business, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, this is interesting. She invited me before, but I said no. It wasn't a good time at the moment. So then when I saw that she posted this, I was in a different place, different season. And so I told her, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about this coaching opportunity? So when she shared with me, I started off as a coach of self and worked on my own journey. And then just from there, I love the community. I love the support. Like Rebecca said, the whole community and the encouragement and everything was awesome. And so a few months after, I ended up being able to quit my job as a full-time preschool teacher, and then went into coaching full-time. So now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I also am coaching. So So anyways, that was a little background about me. And so not only are you going to be a part of an amazing community, but we are here to cheer you on and support you and help you build, help you be here for your journey, whether it be you want to build your own business or if you are just working on your own journey. We're all here for you. And what's amazing about Beachbody is that you actually get to earn free, some of the benefits is you get to earn some free paid vacations. So that's one of my goals, that's one thing that I want, is to be able to earn a free vacation and take my family with me. And they've already gone to like Punta Cana, Cancun, the Bahamas. So that's my goal. And also we do annual live get-togethers. So we've gone on hikes before, and we've had a retreat last year somewhere in the woods. I can't remember the name, but it was somewhere in the woods in California. And it's just a nice way to kind of get to know each other and just hang out and just get to know each other. Because sometimes, we only see each other through Zoom. And so it's nice to actually get together and just learn from each other and have a little, get together. And then we focus on our personal development, so our personal growth. And that's more, we all about like training, our free trainings, we learn from that. We learn from, our podcast, we listen to podcasts, do personal development. That's very big. And what's funny is that before being a coach, I did not read. After I went to school, I'm like, no, I don't want to read like any other book. But now it's like, I like reading. I like listening to podcasts. I listen to them on the way home. And it's really helped me with my mindset. So not only are we working on our, not just physical, but we're also working on our mindset. And that's what I love. So we also do team events like book clubs. We hold those every so often, book clubs. And then we do virtual workouts, like Sonia mentioned. Sometimes we do live ones, or we do it through Zoom. We have Summit. It's our big conference that we have. And then we also have Super Weekend, which is when we get together, and it's like our quarterly meeting. So that's some of the benefits. And then also the way you can join is just reaching out to your coach who invited you, and just letting them know that you're ready and you would like to join. And then from there, you guys can talk about what your goals are, and choose the right program that will fit your goals and your needs. And then let's see. And then after that, you can. Sorry. And then after that, you can, your coach will send you a link, and then you can order your stuff and then get you all set up. So whether you're a coach of self or a coach of leaders, we're all here to support you, and we want to see you grow in all aspects of life. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Vanessa. I have to say, I'm so proud of her, because when Vanessa started, she did not like to talk on meetings at all. And that's just a sign of personal growth, right? I know that you just, like, people still get nervous talking on calls, but it's so cool to see people like grow into becoming a leader on this team just by leading calls like this and, getting outside of your comfort zone. So, before I end the recording, and then we'll open up to Q&A, just to touch on what Vanessa said, it's very inexpensive to start your own business. If it costs the same amount as it does if you wanted to become a customer. So there's what's called challenge packs, and the challenge packs range from anywhere to $150 to $200. It depends what challenge pack you want, what you want in it. The very basic one it's called the Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack. So it comes with your first month of Shakeology, vegan or whey protein. It comes with a 1-year membership to Beachbody On Demand. So even if, like what Heather said, you're doing your own thing, I know like Christy likes to do Zumba, if there's something that you like to do on your own, awesome. You can hybrid the workouts in when you're not at the gym or taking class. It's totally up to you. And then it comes with a nutrition guide. doesn't come with the 2B mindset or the ultimate portion fix, but right now they're like 60% off. If you add that on to one of the programs, it's ridiculous. It's like 30 or 40 bucks to add on one of those nutrition programs when you buy challenge packs. This is a great month to sign up. There's always specials, and that's it. Like, you sign up, you get a challenge pack, you know, say like you want to get the one on special this month for $150, you sign up, you get your coach account. There's a $40 coach enrollment fee that's waived. So the following month, the only ongoing cost is it starts depending upon where everyone here is in the US. So I'll just say the US is $15.95 for your monthly coaching account. That starts the following month after you sign up. So basically what that covers is Beachbody has their own customer service, their own coach relations. So we got to call an 800 number if we need help with anything. They handle all the shipping. We just send out links. So we don't have to have like boxes of stuff and ship it out. We just send people out links, and then Beachbody ships it out. Then also, you also get your own website, your own coach office. So for $16 essentially, that's your monthly business fee, and that's it. You know, we encourage the coaches to, you know, most of us drink Shakeology every single month, because to be honest, that's probably the bread and butter of our business is Shakeology, because people will buy it and get it on a subscription order unless there's some, you know, allergy to it. But I'd say 99.9% of everyone drinks Shakeology every month. You get 25% off on that. And if you're thinking like, you know, how can I get those first initial fees paid for? If you jump in and you're really serious about wanting to help people, you could literally sign up, and within a month, your sponsor, whoever you sign up with, you could earn, but just by helping 3 people, you can get your Shakeology paid for and that business fee, that $15 business fee, $16 business fee paid for in a month. So basically then you're going to break even. And then anything above and beyond helping 3 more people, then that's money in the bank. So it's really easy to earn your money back, and it's really easy to start helping people. It's just really up to you, like how you want to get involved. So you can work that out with the person that invited you, but we just want to let you guys know, because I know when I started, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this going to cost? You know? And then when Heather's like, it's $160, I was like, what? Seriously? Like, to start a business? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's what it would be like if I just said, hey, I just would rather be a customer. I would have actually ended up paying more, because I wouldn't get the monthly discount on the programs and products. So thank you guys so much for jumping on. I do want to open it up for Q&A, but I'm going to stop the recording. So as I wrap up the recording, thank you guys so much for listening to this call or watching it on your own time. Please make sure that you reach out to the person that invited you. If you've got any more questions or hesitations, we will be happy to talk to you and get you going. But just know that there's no obligations. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you sign up and you decide that you don't want to continue, which you'd be crazy to not want to, because this team is just amazing, just saying. You can cancel at any time. You're not locked into some crazy contract, so you can cancel at any time. So you can always just give it a shot, because that was me. When I signed up, I told Heather, I'm like, I'll try Shakeology and I'll see, you know, and then 2 weeks, 3 weeks into drinking Shakeology, I was that one who was skipping the candy bowl and walking by with no cravings. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm in. And it took me like 3 weeks to just try only Shakeology. I didn't even do the fitness programs at first. So we would love to get for you to give it a shot. And thank you guys so much for jumping on our call. We hope to talk to you and see you on our team soon.
Thank you.